I'm Steve Scott of the Whitetail Institute of North America. What we're going to be talking about in this segment is going to be preparing the seed bed for planting. The first step, as we mentioned in the previous segment, that you need to do for sure is soil test to find out how much lime you need and what type and how much fertilizer you need to apply to the field so that the seeds that you plant have an opportunity to grow and flourish. Once you've picked out a location, you're ready to go, get the soil, send off for analysis, get those results back, and then if you can, if you're doing, let's say, a fall planting, early fall, you want to back up 6 or 8 weeks before that to start the planting procedure. What I mean is go in there in the late summer and spray Roundup on the area to kill whatever existing vegetation is there. Once you've given it a week or so to let everything die, then you want to come in with your plow or disc or tiller, what have you, to go ahead and break the ground up real good and just start kind of smoothing things out a little bit. If you see a heavy regrowth after you've disc or plowed, you may want to consider spraying Roundup again to kill what would be future competition for your food plot seeds. Once you've killed most of the existing vegetations, now we're ready to start the procedure of adding what we need. Put whatever lime and fertilizer you need at that time, lightly disc it in, and then we're going to come with the seeds. Now this is going to be important, is how deep do I plant the seeds and what do I need to do prior to and after I put the seeds out. Seed depth, or the depth that you plant seeds, is going to be in direct correlation with the size of that seed. And what I mean is the bigger the seed, the deeper you can plant it. The smaller the seed, the closer to the top of the ground it needs to be. For example, corn, the bigger seed, you can plant it up under the ground, say an inch or so. A clover seed's very small, you want to keep it on top of the ground. So how do we accomplish this? Once we got the lime and fertilizer put out, lightly disc in. If we're going to plant a small seed like clover or brassica, you may want to drag that field with a cultipacker or a chain link fence type drag to kind of smooth it out, take the cracks out of the soil, and kind of firm it up a little bit so that when you spread the seeds out, they land on top of the ground and they sit there. You don't want them really burying up. Then what you may want to do is take that same type drag, whether it be a cultipacker or something that's going to roll around on top of the ground, just so you push the seed into the soil, makes good contact. With corn, what you may want to do once you've got your fertilizer and lime disc in, go ahead and spread the corn, lightly disc it in, and then lightly disc it in by maybe with a harrow, or then maybe kind of smooth it out with a cultipacker after that. Again, main thing is to make sure you soil test, add the proper lime and fertilizer to it, make sure you plant the seeds at the proper depth. You should be in great shape, and you should enjoy a great food plot with a lot of deer, and in time, better quality deer.